EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Slot receiver headed right. And this will be a Jaguars first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Back into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 9.
Throwing right away, it's May. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Patriots come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, go!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, Lawrence. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars. The extra point is up and through. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work forward for a couple. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Come on. Set. Top low 18. 79 Bronco. Hut.
From out of the gun, here's May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Jaguars 14. Patriots 7. Ready.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set, go.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Ron.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll push forward for about a yard. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9.
23.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On play action, here's May. Catch made. That's Woods. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Hey, kill. Hey, easy. Route. Big 13 heavy.
In motion comes Thomas. His drive will start on the ground. He's got room at the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's complete to ETN. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. That is fielded at the 13. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw now. May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, The quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Lawrence now. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Play action now. It's Lawrence. A ball deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Go, let's go. 13, Luke. Take right open.
Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
Check. 18, right here.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Jaguars are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 41-yard line.
First and 10.
Viking 18. Let's go now. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's May. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Patriots. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Pats move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
23.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
11.
First down.
13.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Lawrence to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now a give on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Well cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
18 run, rig alert. Panther 11. Ready.
To throw on first down is May. He'll get this complete. It's poked over the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these... A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
11 again. Hey. Think right. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Now on the return. He has lost the football. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point, really, because it ends up being a turnover on downs.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come on, come on.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Working free downfield. That's home. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. Down to about the 13.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
On second down, it's May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
They need one right now. Third and long. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Tight end on the move left. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Rip, 23. Hey, Jupiter.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This one complete to Bryant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
Got it, ready? Hey, I'm gun on red.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard sets up third down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Gun. 30 left. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, snowy conditions are tough for everybody, but they can be especially tough on the kickers. You just can't practice this. There's nothing you can do to simulate your plant foot, the ground. In this case, it winds up no good. As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Head to 60. Head to 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check out.
Third and short. And here, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will